Alright. Hey, how's it going, guys? It is Spider64 here again with a shaved face. Yes, I did in fact shaved. So, yeah, I don't know. Get a closer look. Yeah. So, yeah, basically, I shaved and, I'm not cutting my hair though, so yeah, that's one thing that's gonna stay. So, yeah, basically, for today's video, I kind of want to give you, my predictions for Pocono and my predictions for Pocono, Michigan, and then Sonoma. Basically, I'm going to be talking about those events, and what's going to really happen, or what I think is going to happen. So, yeah, and if you don't know, that got the 4 card here. So, yeah, I'm going to do this video pretty fast and quite simple. So, yeah. Anyways, let's just get straight into it. So, first up, after a long and boring Borefest 600, we're going Nascar heads to the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania, and I really have never talked about a Pocono race in my videos. I really don't talk much about Pocono, but yeah, but basically, it's my least favorite NASCAR track. It's just because, I'll tell you why. Okay, first I just have to say the I have to say one thing, and that is really Pocono is not really a NASCAR track. It's really more it's really more of an IndyCar track, I don't know how long IndyCar has been racing there. I don't know how long the track has been there, but they've been racing there a long time, IndyCar. And also, really the deal with Pocono and that is it's almost kind of like Indianapolis, It's almost like Indianapolis, a little bit, But basically, you see, and NASCAR has raced there a lot of times, but we really don't get to see a good. I don't think we really don't get to see good Pocono races. The 2017, the July one, no, the June one. It was cool to see Ryan Blaney win on all that, but probably wasn't like the best race probably ever. It wasn't really the best race. And then the July race was okay, Kyle Busch won that race, so yeah, you obviously know what's my opinions on that. But also something else I do kind of need to point out, and that is, why is there a Pocono race in June and then in July? Why do we need to have a second Pocono race? Seriously, it's why? Why do we need a second Pocono race? I just don't get it, really. So, yeah, but basically, that's what I'm so confused about, But, yeah, so anyways, it's time that I give you my picks to win. My picks who I think will win Pocono. Who will be good off the truck. So first up, I have to talk about the guy who's been winning almost all the races so far this season, and that's Kevin Harvick. I expect now. Here's the deal. What the speed Kevin Harvick has been showing, then basically, I think he has a shot to win Pocono. He has a good chance to win Pocono, which we don't really think about. Kevin Harvick has never won a Pocono. So maybe this weekend he can finally maybe win a Pocono. Because one, Kevin Harvick has 2 more tracks he needs to win on, then he'll join Kyle Busch to win on every single NASCAR track. I do think Kevin Harvick will do that. Unless there's a second Kentucky race, which I do not want a second Kentucky race. I do not. But, yeah. Anyways, so Kevin Harvick finished second here last year 2 times, and with the speed he's been showing, and plus he's been winning all the races this season, I guess it's safe to say that for me, Kevin Harvick, I think, will win Pocono this season. Will win Pocono, you know, will win Pocono. And then I also kind of want to talk about how the race will be. It'll probably, you see, here's what you can get. You can either, for Pocono, we can either get a good and exciting race, or a boring race, or a very, very boring race where, like, you see, I think this is going to happen. Kyle Busch will most likely get the pole for the race because he's good at Pocono. He's good at Pocono, you know? And then Kevin Harvick and maybe Kyle Busch can maybe try to race it out there for the win, along there with MTJ, and then Denny Hamlin, and then all of them. But also, could this be the turning point for Hendrick Motorsports this weekend? Can they be good? Like, did they actually find the speed in those Camaros? Which I'm hoping so, because we've been in this long drought for too damn long now, and I think it's time that for us, Hendrick Motorsports will be good. And what happens if they absolutely suck this weekend? Well then, I don't know. It was probably just a fluke. A fluke. I don't know why he did that. But, yeah, that's what I think. Alright, so I think Kevin Harvick will most likely win Pocono. And then we go into Michigan. Michigan is another track I don't really talk about in my channel. Like, what's my overall opinions on that track? Well, I'll be very honest with you. It's probably one of the worst tracks in NASCAR, Michigan. Because Michigan has not shown any good races, man. When we look at the last 2 races there, man. What do you expect? Kyle Larson, there's a restart to the end. Chase Elliott does not get a good restart, and Kyle Larson goes out, runs away with the win. Now, do I expect Chase Elliott to do good in Michigan? I'm not so sure. I'm really not so sure. Because, still, we haven't gone to Michigan yet, but it's safe to say we can talk about Michigan, okay? So, yeah, plus Michigan, for me, it's not one of the most exciting NASCAR tracks, I think, that's out there. Plus, here's something else, and that is, there are some tracks in NASCAR that I do not think I'll add to the NASCAR Spyder Cup Series schedule if I ever do make Season 2. Like, because, one, I'm going to tell you this, Season 2 in the Spyder Cup will have a West Coast swing, because I absolutely love the West Coast swing. So, yeah. Now, anyways, who do I really expect to run good in Michigan? Well, you see, here's what you can get with a Michigan race. You can get a good race, like we had in 2016, or we can have a very, very boring race. Kyle Larson either dominating or what. But I don't think Kyle Larson is going to win Michigan. I think his streak is gonna end. Because, one, yeah, he hasn't been showing speed in the Camaro, and that speed he had at Kansas was just a fluke. He had a rear window hammer down on the window because, it was just a fluke. That was just a fluke of race. Fluke. Yeah, but anyways, so who do I think will win Michigan? Well, it's a guy who he's won on a 2.5 mile track at a 2 mile track. And that 2 mile track is not too far from here. if you go take the freeway down the pass and go to Fontana, then there's a nice little 2-mile track there called Autoco Speedway. Basically, I think Martin Truex Jr. will win at Michigan because considering one, he's been close there a couple times already, and plus I think it's about time he gave himself that Michigan win, because if there's one thing Cole Pern is not right for, Martin Truex Jr., he is meant to win at Michigan. Alright, now on to Sonoma. Again, Sonoma is not a track I really don't talk about on my channel. So first up, for Sonoma, I'm actually kind of that race I'm very excited for. I'm very, very excited for. Because why? Because one, it's a road course. Two, it's in my home state. And no, first up, I'm not gonna go to Sonoma. Because one, that's too long of a drive. Plus, even if I did want to go on my birthday, it would just be too much. I just watched the race on TV, and then after that, watched the IndyCar Road America race, and also, what are the odds? What race this weekend could be better? The IndyCar race at Detroit or the NASCAR race at Pocono? I'm not so sure, considering one I heard not so nice things about Detroit for IndyCar. But yeah, but anyways, just getting back into NASCAR. So Sonoma, that's a really good track, Sonoma, it's a road course, and two, road courses for me are really exciting, but, we can get some good racing at Sonoma, exciting finishes. So, yeah. But, anyways, so now to get on to who I think will be good in Sonoma. Well, one, Kevin Harvick, he's won there before. And then you also have guys like Martin Truex Jr., who's won at Sonoma before. Chase Elliott could be good there. He's, I think, won a NASCAR Can-Am East Series race. West Series race, I think, a while ago. I'm not so sure. I was at the Autoco Speedway and I saw a diecast and I'm like, wow, that's cool. Because it was an Impala. So, yeah, but anyways. But, here's what you can get from Sonoma. We can either have a guy who'll dominate the whole race, which is not a road course specialist, why are all the road course specialists in such bad equipment? Like last year we had a couple of guys like AJ Allmendinger, I know is a road course specialist. He's in a good ride, JTD Dory Racing, and he did win a race at Watkins Glen, but still, no, why isn't he showing that much speed at these road courses? And it's still somebody's gonna be 78 tomorrow. A year later, 78. Come on. Why? And there's also like other guys, like I remember Alon Day, he drove the 23 for BK Racing, but that's most likely gonna happen because I think Ray Gaulney is gonna run that race. I'm not so sure if he's gonna run that race. Most likely, maybe they could get Alon Day and stuff like that, And I don't think Starcom Racing is gonna have a road course specialist, or I'm not so sure. Landon Castles drove on that track before, but yeah, and then you have Boris Said. Well, he's retired, so yeah, nothing to say about Boris Said. And there's also there's another guy that I forgot. Yeah, there's also Billy Johnson, who drove the 43 at Sonoma because Bubba Wallace really kind of didn't know that track. It would have been interesting if Bubba Wallace could have made us a cup start at Sonoma, but I guess he didn't. I guess he's not in for the road courses, but yeah, but anyways, so yeah. So hopefully maybe we can have some good we can have some road course specialists in this race, like imagine if we had like a lot of like different road course specialists who are like in IndyCar, sports car, but that would be kind of interesting, but yeah, but anyways, I'm going to be telling you who's going to win this race. He's a guy who I think can do it. I think he can do it. AJ Allmendinger. So yeah, I think Dinger will win at Sonoma. So yeah, I'm sorry for the awkward silence. I thought I was gonna burp. So yeah, but anyways, so yeah, I think AJ Allmendinger he's gonna win Sonoma. So anyways, I'm gonna recap to you who I think is gonna win the races in the month of June. So you have for Pocono, you have Kevin Harvick. For Michigan, you got Mark Truex Jr., and then for Sonoma, AJ Allmendinger. That's who I think is going to win. And out of all of them, two of them seem accurate, but the other one, I'm not so sure. But come on, man. I mean, hopefully, maybe I can be wrong. I can be wrong, but I just want a new winner already in the season. I mean, no more Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick winning races, man. Let's see Brad Keselowski win a race or Denny Hamlin. I'm not even so sure. Like let's see one of them win a race. Yeah, hopefully maybe something good can turn up. And also, I'm gonna be also telling you this, guys, but that I will be also be watching the few IndyCar races that's gonna be in this month of June. Like the two Detroit races, the Texas race, which I'm very excited for that race, and then Road America. And I think I'm gonna review you guys those those races. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. So yeah. No, I'm not gonna make not IndyCar news discussion videos. I'm not gonna title the series out. I'm just gonna have I'm just gonna do this. Like, for example, review the Texas race. IndyCar Texas race review 2018, something like that. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video, which has been 17 minutes. I ran on too much already. I'm going to do one for the month of July, talking about Chicagoland, Daytona, Kentucky, New Hampshire, and then Pocono again, which seems weird. But, yeah, anyways, Hopefully, this will be a good month for NASCAR. Only time can tell. But one thing is for sure, and that is that I'm not excited for Chicagoland. So yeah, with that being said, I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.